Yo, what is good, fellas? Hope you boys are all having a great day. Most Feared Part 1 just went live, and fellas, we got a lot of things coming today. First things first, there's a lot of things. When I say things, cards, content, literal things that came into the game today. I'm bound to miss something. You're bound to miss something. We have basically a month of Most Feared, so stay locked in because there is a lot to cover. 2, the lighting, absolutely brutal. I'm sorry, it's what, 5:34 for me right now. Sun's going down. Apartment building has terrible shades, but we ball because Most Feared is here. 3, let's just dive straight into the limited times. You guys can see there Micah Parsons is a little bit more expensive than AJ Brown. We did predict this. I do think Micah Parsons is the best card we got today. Taking a look at his price, only 3 up. That is actually kind of shitty. Shout out EA for terrible pack odds, but Micah Parsons, not a terrible card. I mean, 89 speed, 89 excel, 87 block shed, 6'3", 245 pounds, by far the best edge rusher in the game. A little bit disappointed here with his abilities. No tier 3 ability buckets, so yeah, I honestly would pick up Micah, but not use any abilities on him, and he does get all 9 of the Most Feared faction team chems. We'll talk everything regarding these factions later this week. I'm thinking this weekend we got a lot of time to dive into them, but just know the LTDs do get all 9 of the Most Feared factions. Next up, EJ Brown, another really good card, a little bit cheaper than Micah, so honestly a little bit of a dub for those of you who want to pick up AJ Brown, but then again, he's selling for 1.6 million coins, so how much of a dub is that? 90 speed, 89 jump, 90 short, 88 medium, and 87 deep route running, 6'1" after the catch, 87 juke move, 84 change of direction, 78 spin, decent card there with 85 ball carrier vision. He does get Slot Apprentice, I believe, which is a big W if that is the case. Yes, he does. If you guys want to use abilities on AJ Brown, I would recommend you guys toss on Slot Apprentice. Again, all 9 of the Most Feared factions. Right off rip, it's really hard for me to tell which one of these is going to be the best. We got to compare what champions, what other cards get all of these factions. Again, we'll dive into everything this week. It's just really hard because this promo just went live. If you guys have a specific one of these Most Feared factions that you think is the best, let me know down below. We'll look into everything, though, a little bit deeper tonight. So there are a lot of 90 overalls with this promo. Few things. Leo Chenal is the Gauntlet reward. I'm assuming you're going to have to go 10-0 in the Gauntlet. The Gauntlet isn't live right now, so nobody actually has this card. He's in the catalog. Card is really good. I do want to take a look at his coverages really fast to see how good is this card. But Leo Chenal should be a very fun user. Chief Theme Teamer's definitely happy with this one. 52 man, 65 zone coverage. You can't get him right now. You should be able to get him on the weekend, though, with the Gauntlet run. Brock Purdy is a head-to-head ranked or MUT Drafts reward. They don't exactly say. I also don't think anybody has any Purdy's yet. I can take care and look at the auction house. But yeah, no Purdy's up. Not sure if he's quite in the game. They literally have not. All they said was he's a head-to-head reward. So how do you get Purdy? We don't really know. We'll find out, though. Again, it's a month-long promo, so there is a lot of things to figure out as we go along this month. Purdy looks like a Brock Purdy card, to say the least. Now, these are the champions that you can go out there and pick up. It looks like they're selling for actually not too terrible. 500K, 600K for some of the better ones. Let's hop into one of the best cards we have with this promo, Ja'Marr freaking Chase. If you guys missed it this morning, we ranked all of these champions 1 through 11, so go make sure to check out that video. 90 speed, 89 jump, 90 short, 90 medium, and 88 deep route running, 6 foot, 201 pounds, tier 2 ability buckets. Pretty much gets everything you could possibly want. Now, he is a normal champion, so we only get the Ghouls faction. Just basing it off of the champions, Ghouls looks pretty good. I mean, +1 catch, +1 man coverage, +1 finesse, +1 zone coverage. But, honestly, might be one of the better ones to take a play with. Ja'Marr Chase, though, really good card. Antoine Winfield, a card that I'm not too excited about. Taking a look at him here, 5'9", 203 pounds, 89 speed, 90 pursuit, 83 man, and 90 zone coverage. He is a part of the Reaper faction. Looks pretty solid. +1 hit power, +1 pursuit, +1 man, and +1 zone coverage at tier 9. You guys can't see that, but just now, take my word for it. Next up, we got Max Crosby. Fellas, there are a lot of champions in this promo, so if it looks like I'm speed running it, we're speed running it. I got something to be at 6:30. Let's get through it. Max Crosby, 88 speed, 89 excel, 89 block shed, 90 finesse move, 6'5", 255 pounds. Taking a look here, he is a part of the Ghost faction. Card art looks clean. Max Crosby does look really good. His price also does reflect that. Taking a look here, 539,000 coins. Crosby is a stud. Patrick Ricard is up next, and honestly, it's a fullback, so I wasn't too high on him, but he doesn't look terrible. 85 speed is obviously, a little bit on the slower side, but it's a fullback. Also, Christian Okoye Season 3 is a thing now, so how badly do you want Ricardo on your team? I'm not too sure. 91 run block, though, 6'3", 305 pounds. He is a part of the super faction. I mean, okay, it's not that super of a card, but moving on down next, Jordan Poyer, I believe, is a head-to-head reward. I don't know exactly how you're supposed to get him. I think Purdy is MUT drafts. Poyer is head-to-head. I've been seeing on Twitter you gotta win a Super Bowl, but then I've seen somebody win a Super Bowl and not get Poyer. Again, long promo, lots of days, lots of things to still figure out. And you boys know we're all gonna figure it out, but it will take some time. Most Feared is literally one of, if not the best promos in the game, so we have time. We can lock in. Antonio Gates looks really good. 89 speed, 90 catch, 91 short route running, 89 medium. Again, we have some really good tight ends in the game, but I do think Antonio Gates could potentially be the best. Martellus Bennett looks good. Antonio Gates, though, I think is a little bit better. He is 2 inches shorter, but still, Antonio Gates is part of the Werewolf faction. Some of these names are just, their names in the game of Madden. Demario Davis is a card that I did not expect to be good, but he actually is really good. Now, you know, we have some 6'4" middle linebackers that do look just like Demario Davis, and when I mean look, I mean have similar stats. 89 speed, 86 hit power, 86 zone coverage. He is a part of the Gargoyle faction. Ability, secure tackler, looks pretty solid. Again, though, Demario Davis, I think, is the cheapest one we've seen so far. Let's take a look here. Demario Davis, 450,000 coins. So yeah, definitely the cheapest one we've taken a look at. Champ Bailey, holy shit, his price is expensive. Makes sense. I think Champ is probably the best one we got. I did rank him the best this morning. So, you know, I'm a big fan of this Bailey card. 90 speed, 91 man, 83 zone, 90 press, 6 foot. Good card right there, part of the Warlock. Alright, am I playing Madden? Like, what are some of these names? The Warlock faction. Again, been saying this a lot, though. We will dive into everything later this week. Tom Brady, 6'4", 72 speed. He's a turtle out there. Stats do look really good. I do think the team of the week, Joe Burrow, is actually better than Tom Brady. Tom Brady, a part of the Vampire faction. Yeah. Factions and MUT, we're going to get used to it. We're going to keep moving through them. It's interesting. Will Shields is the last champion we're going to take a look at today. I know, a lot of champions, a lot of things to dive into. It's a right guard. How excited are you going to be about a right guard? Cool card. He is a part of the Giants faction. Yeah, those are all the champs. Yeah, the champions, there's a lot of them. Again, there's also a lot of free cards. We're going to rank all of the free cards tomorrow, so stay tuned for this. This video is basically just going to be a raw overview of everything. When you log into MUT today, what should you expect to see? That's basically what we're covering. And then as the weeks go on, we'll dive into everything a little bit more deeper. Right here, we got a Sinister Selection ticket pack. I believe these are the tickets to enter into the brand new MUT Drafts mode. Animation is actually top tier, and there it is, an entry ticket. Now, I do want to come over here and open up the welcome pack because I've seen a lot of people with a lot of issues with this welcome item pack. Animation, still legit. Now, you guys know from yesterday's video, we got a Taysom Hill with a bunch of different updated versions. So we got like a wide receiver, a tight end, a halfback. But then we also have this mystery player item. It's on the defensive side of things. I'm actually going to pick the mystery player, and I'm going to pick the cornerback version of him. I believe it's Haloti Ngata. I think MUT Leaks told us that, and it's good. If it's a Haloti Ngata cornerback, it's going to be disgusting. Now, the Taysom Hills, if you guys are looking for which one is the best to pick, I think wide receiver should be your go-to route. I think tight end is kind of mid. I just think there's other tight ends in the game I'd rather use. Wide receiver, depth position, same thing with running back. It's a cool card, but it's kind of mid. 90 speed wide receiver with all 32 team chems. That is really good. If you're looking for the most feared mystery player, I would go with the DB. It's going to be a big player. They're not just going to give us some shitter here. The fact that it's like a question mark player of what we're actually getting means it's going to be a stud. Now, I have seen a lot of people have issues with this pack where if you open it up, it wasn't giving you the proper one. But for me, it actually worked. Now, I am opening this at, 5:44. So it's been a while since Most Feared went live. If you guys opened up your Most Feared mystery player and you didn't get the specific pick, position you selected, I wouldn't stress it. I do think EA will get a handle on that, and you should be fine come later today. I know a lot of people got a second welcome item pack already on their account, which is a dub. Here is, and you know what? Here it is. Exactly. You guys see there on the top left, I picked DB. Here is middle linebacker. So in classic EA fashion, I opened up this pack basically an hour and 15 minutes after the content went live and did not get the player I was supposed to get. So, you know what? Shout out EA. Whatever. Taking a look at the store now, there is a lot of things to dive into. First things first, this 84 overall B&D player. I have seen so many of you guys tweet me out really good polls here. So let's see what we can get. Kicking us off, first Mofi. Oh my god, it's Zach Ertz. All right. Well, Commander, but not the Commander you want to see. Angry Runs, the 90 overall Tyler Algier did go live today. He's really getting overshadowed by Most Feared, but he is here. If you guys want to rip open this pack, you have an opportunity to pull him. 50% chance. I just would not open this pack, to be completely honest with you. It's Most Feared season. We also have a 70% off Most Feared pack. Probably not recommending you guys spend any money on these packs, but that one specifically, the Haunted Hollows pack. This one contains 287 pluses and 482 plus overall Most Feared players. That's, again, I would save your money. This looks like, okay, so this is a step up offer. I'll come here and rip open the first step right now because I have the Madden Cash on my account. This is probably going to be the best way to spend your money. The step up offers are always really good value as we do pull 87 overall B&D Rob Havenstein. The next one is a Phantom Faction pack, contains 2 times your choice, 1 of 8 84 plus players, faction pack, and 2 times your choice, 1 of 82 faction packs. So for about $10, $9, decent little offer there. We'll probably open it up later today, probably tomorrow. We're not recording any more videos today, but tomorrow, again, diving into even more Most Feared stuff. We'll rip some packs for you guys. The $100 Most Feared bundle contains 10 Most Feared packs, 187 plus, 190 plus, or LTD champion. Do not open this pack. Holy shit, that is not good. Wow. Also, mystery packs apparently did get a training increase. Expect the market to crash. Also expect the market to crash because we have a whole new overall increase and a brand new banging promo. So we will rip open one Most Feared pack. They do cost you 63,000 coins to come in here and rip one open. Will this be good? Probably not. It's a promo pack. They're never good. Animation, though, it's clean. We are going to get tired of it very fast as we do pull 82 Logan Hall. Next up, though, yeah, okay, and then a green. All right, so hopefully you guys have learned, do not go in there and rip open packs. But we have more in the store. You guys can see here the Fear store or the Batman currency store. For basically 2,000 Fear, you get a Most Feared upgrade token. For holy shit, that is a lot of Fear, you get a champion. For about 12,000 Fear, you get an 87 overall. For 3,290 Fear, you get a B&D, or B&D 87. And then for 21K, basically, 21,620,000 Fear currency, you actually get a 90 overall B&D Most Feared champion. All right, so here we have the 85 overall upgradable Landon Dickinson. He's going to cost you 1,100 Fear. He's also upgradable with Fear. Kind of a cool concept there. You can buy the card and then upgrade him with the Fear currency. Fellas, do not worry. We will talk about the best ways to get all of the Fear later this week. I'm sure there's going to be some trick. I'm going to trick or treat, see what we did there, to actually figure out the best ways to get Fear. And then the rest of the Fear store is basically exchanging Fear currency into a bunch of different packs. The most expensive one is a pure gambling offer. All right, 182 or 90 overall Most Feared player. Stay away from that one. This one does look a little bit interesting. 190, 187 are basically get all your Fear back. Really cool offer, but you are limited to 5 of them. Speaking of other things that just got thrown into the game today, I almost forgot. The Season 3 ticket store is officially live. You guys can see the prices. We can only upgrade to 90 overalls, and honestly, will cost you about, if I do the quick math here, like 2,300 season tickets to max one player out to a 90 overall. The thing about these tickets, though, the more, the longer we play into the season, the more stuff they update the store, the cheaper these special offers do get. So unless you really want to upgrade one of these players like right now, today, and you have the tickets to do it, I would just hold off. I would just wait until later on into the season. It's cool that, they're here right now, but just pause. You don't really need Martellus Bennett to a 90 overall. If you need a tight end, go pick up Kincaid for like 150,000 coins. Rest of the ticket store looks pretty, similar to what we've had for all of Madden. So, cool concept, but I'd like to see a little bit more with the season ticket store. Taking a look at training, we have a Most Feared reroll, but it's 890. Wow. All right. I'm not going to open these. I'm sure there's going to be somebody on Twitter who rips a unholy amount of training on these, and I will let you guys know how he does. Odds are, reroll's going to be dog shit. If there's one thing you guys take away from my video today or any other creator's video today with Most Feared, it's that there is a lot of things live in the game. And like, yes, I've said this a bunch, but I really want to get the point across. There's a lot. And we're going to take a look at these objectives and just know there is a lot of things going on. So do not feel like you have to log on today and get everything done. Do not feel like you have to understand literally everything, because you're not. Taking a look here at the challenges, this is one thing we do understand. Field Pass, you guys can see the rewards here. We took a look at this yesterday. Great concept. The best reward, honestly, is probably going to be the Fear. We also get a Spooky Pack, some more Fear. Upgrade tokens are going to be probably the most useful thing, to be honest. The Taysom Hill or the Mystery Player. We're going to call it Haloti Ngata until we know it's not Haloti Ngata. They're going to be legit. Now, taking a look over here, challenges, we understand that. Play through your Most Feared challenges. We'll take a look at those in a second. That will give you XP to upgrade your Most Feared Field Pass. Sets, though. Sets is where it gets a little bit complicated. You guys can see here, complete Most Feared completion sets. Let's just dive into the sets right now, because there is actually a lot of just different things here. I took a look at these while I was in class today. Probably should have locked into Operations 414, but at the end of the day, Most Feared is just significantly more important in my life. So taking a look at the sets, you have your typical 87 overall Hero Fantasy, 84 overall, 82 overall, 87 overall Most Feared Monster Faction Exchange. That one is actually limited to 5. I don't really know why. This one right here is 84 overall. We got an 82 overall Faction Exchange. This is the big one, the Most Feared completion set. So you're going to want to get this done because there is a really good reward at the end of it, but you guys can see here, exchange 14 84 overall Most Feared players, 13 82 overall players, and future Most Feared elite players to receive 3 Most Feared upgrade tokens. Now, these upgrade tokens will go into your Taysom Hill or your mystery item player. Also, you can't get it done because you need to put in a Most Feared future release player, so they don't want us getting this done now. But when you get that done, which we'll go back to and take a look at a second, you get some really, really fire rewards in the game. It's a really cool concept by EA. We also have the Hero completion set, exchange 10 87 overalls, and then a future to get a, what does it say, some more upgrade tokens. And then last but not least, this one's going to cost you guys way too many coins, 10 90 overall Most Feared champions. Now, off pure value of like what you're getting back in return from the set, it doesn't look good. You're getting them all back as B&D, so don't worry. You put them all in, you're going to get the cards back, which is actually, a dub. If you want to build a Most Feared theme team or some kind of team, this is cool. You get the cards back. Now, if you get all of those completion sets done, you're going to get to come in here and look at these rewards. You get a Next Program Champion pack. I don't think EA's done anything like that before. It's freaking dope. You gotta complete all 3 of them, but still, really cool concept. I don't remember the last time EA's tried something like this, and anytime EA tries things, sometimes, it's like whatever, but this is really cool. You also are getting another one of the champion, or not the champion, a welcome item from Most Feared. So you can damn well get a Taysom Hill and a champion for next promo. Really cool concept, one of the better things EA has done. Look at it here, your typical objectives, put 2 Most Feared players in your lineup. If there's one thing you guys should do today, it's put Most Feared players in your lineup. We'll talk about all of this more tomorrow when we talk about what you need to do this weekend in Madden. That video goes live every single Friday. And we'll dive more into this tomorrow. You guys can see here, though, win games in Sinister Selection Draft Part 1. Tracks in this one. Completing this will unlock Part 2, which will be added on October 24th, so basically next week. We also have win games. You got basically what you're going to want to do is come in here and win games by this week. Also, by winning 5 solo battles and winning 5 solo seasons, you will get a player reward. Solo seasons gives you Kenneth Walker, Grady Jarrett, or I guess solo battles gives you Grady Jarrett. And then similar to the Hispanic Heritage Month promo, you do have daily specific to the Most Feared promo. So again, make sure you guys put 2 Most Feared players in your lineup and make sure you get these done every single day. Fellas, Most Feared, it's absolutely loaded. I guess the last thing for us to take a look at before we get out of here for the night is the solo challenges. Yeah, really cool. Meet the monsters, very typical things here. You get done with all of these, the monsters are the champions. For whatever reason, I guess I have to view the rewards. I mean, this is kind of cool, actually, viewing the rewards a little bit different than normal. You get 2 upgrade tokens and a bunch of fear for the Most Feared 13th anniversary. some opportunity packs, and then some more fear, as well as an upgrade token. At the end of the day, most feared, it looks nuts, but there is a lot to go over. There's a lot of things we have in the game. I know I've probably said this 25 times, but fellas, it's a good time. I'll get you boys back here tomorrow with what I promise to be the best thing you have ever watched. 3 most feared specific videos, each of them going to be a banger within themselves. So stay locked in, and I'll catch you boys back here tomorrow. Peace, have a good one.